Hello and welcome to episode 4 of the Living Room Podcast.
Yeah.
Did
That's
I say you could
spooky.
speak yet? I'm
Wow.
sorry.
You didn't say I couldn't.
Well,
It's toxic masculinity at its finest.
Wow, you can't just be emotionally
God.
man-spreading all over me.
Dumb. Just start What's your
go.
story?
okay, sorry, hold on. We're not gonna skip over emotional man-spreading that quick now, are we? And bitch, I don't even know who you are. You haven't even introduced yourself.
I didn't introduce myself either.
Okay, I'm Blake.
I'm Brandon. Fuck.
Oh,
It's always happens.
Sorry, there's a Brandon and I'm a Michelle. Yeah, it's one of those days, and Blake
It's gonna be the weirdest episode.
is gonna be a
we're
weird
after-
episode.
oh, I got... So, I'm gonna start this podcast off with something that didn't actually happen to me.
Oh.
It didn't actually happen to anyone we know. This is just folklore of Earth, I guess you will.
Oh, is it the Nazis at the center of the earth?
It's not Nazis at the center of
Damn.
the Earth.
Damn it.
But
There's
everyone
two-
knows it's in Antarctica. That's how you get there.
Yeah.
Everyone knows this.
It's hollow earth.
It's-
Earth
it's
is hollow.
Yes, of course. But what I'm gonna talk about is have either of you two heard of the Noid?
The
The
Noid?
Noid?
The
The
Noid.
fuck is a Noid?
Oh, perfect. I'm so glad you said that.
Oh, it's like,
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
So,
I'm so nervous now. What the fuck is
in-
annoyed?
same.
In the 1980s, Domino's decided for an ad campaign, what they would do is invent this creature called the Noid. Now, the Noid is essentially just like a skinny dude in like a red rabbit costume
Why?
with like a big black N on his
No,
on
No,
BB.
his chest. And what he does is the Noid breaks and ruins pizzas. So
What a
and
hoe.
if you ever get your pizza delivered and it's all smashed up, that's not the driver's fault. That's the Noid's fault.
What the fuck? I'm annoyed with the Noid already.
Oh my
That-
god.
I didn't like that at all.
That
I don't like
this-
the concept of the Noid, so you
oh yeah, there was
can't-
also like a video game.
Oh no!
I'm showing them a picture
He's
of
a
the
cursed
Noid.
white man with a very big head, a very small body, and very big nose,
So
and
those
some
hands-
buck teeth.
So those are Mickey Mouse hands.
These are Mickey Mouse
He
hands.
has tentacles on his head.
They're not tentacles, they're ears.
Well, they were meant to be ears, but they sure as hell don't look
Definitely
like
look
there,
like tentacles.
there you go. Domino's Pizza. And their catchphrase, their slogan was "Avoid the Noid." And
Annoyed.
excuse me.
It said it on the screen, okay? I had to
It
read
did.
it out.
But this was all like fine and dandy
No,
until
it was not.
there was a man. I don't remember what he had, but he had some sort of mental illness, and his name was
Sad.
Kenneth Lamar Noid. And now
Oh no.
these him unfortunately not knowing any better, he thought that these like ads were a personal attack against him.
Oh baby.
So he went into a Domino's and held two employees at like hostage for over 5 hours. And I was actually reading right before we started, and it's a really sad story, but there's this one spark of joy where he got hungry, asked the makers, like the employees, to make him 2 pizzas and a salad, and they did. And then while he was eating, he like put the gun on his lap, and then the hostages escaped. So I don't think anyone was killed that day.
And I mean, he got pizza, so
He did
can't
get
complain too much.
he
I
did also
guess.
go to jail,
Yeah,
but
you can probably get pizza in there too, though.
You can probably get pizza in there. I imagine it's not that good. It's
But
probably
pizza
like
is pizza.
it's probably like my high school pizza, which just like wasn't that good.
Might as well be like
Talking about
car-
high school pizza.
high school pizza's
Bro,
never
You guys
good.
know-
ours
high school
was
pizza?
terrible. Multi-grain crust that
Ooh.
the students had to make.
Mhm.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took food for 4 years and I still don't cook.
You're a
Damn.
that
disaster boy.
You're
A
a
casual
disaster boy.
disaster boy.
I mean, we made sushi, we
Oh
made
god, really? That's exquisite,
fucking
my guy.
pork dumplings,
I
and
fucking wish.
steamed pork buns.
We made like
They were too salty though.
we made like omelets, And that was like all we did for like all of grade 7. Was just like every week we would make like.
You can make.
I'm gonna make an omelet tonight.
I'm pretty sure everyone can make a fucking omelet.
Well, no, I haven't had omelets in a while. So like.
Dude, I have a bag of almonds in my drawer.
Almonds, not omelets.
You have a bag
What?
of omelets in your drawer, my friend?
I said almonds.
Yes,
Yes,
but we
I'm
were talking
talking
about
about
omelets.
What? I thought you were talking about making almonds.
How do you milk an almond if it don't got no nipples?
It does. You just gotta like squeeze really hard.
Oh, just like the lemon.
Yes. Well, that's how you get lemon juice. You just like
you
grab
squeeze
it by
an entire lemon.
Yes.
You grab it
Without
by
cutting.
its, by
Yeah,
its
exactly.
little
Well, yeah,
nipple.
that's what those little like tips at the end are for. Okay, we're not getting back into lemons. We're not. I refuse.
I also refuse.
I'm never speaking about lemons again.
You should.
Bitch, you just did.
Okay, so I have a story about lemons now.
Oh god.
And I think it was grade 4.
That is not a grade. Oh, there you
Grade
go.
4.
I'm
Great.
Grade 5.
Grade
Four.
4.
Are you from Boston, my dude?
No, I'm from a town.
A town.
A
A
town.
town in a province in a country. Oh shit, I revealed too much.
Dude,
Not many
province?
countries have provinces.
What the hell? We've already said we're in Canada anyway.
Yeah, and in Alberta, so.
That's fair. Anyways, without DDoSing ourselves too much.
That's not DDoSing.
Without DDoSing
No,
ourselves
that's
too much.
not what that is.
Without swatting
No,
ourselves too
that's
much.
also not it. It's DOX.
Without
Docs.
without DDoSing ourselves
Oh my
too much.
God. This man knows
What was I trying to say? Oh yes.
I don't fucking know. I'm in the 4th grade. Lemons. Hey.
Okay, yes.
Lemons, bro.
That's exactly what
my
happened.
dude.
Yo,
Because-
life give you lemon. Go 4th grade.
And when life give you lemon, 4.
4th grade. Bullseye.
God.
But we had this like project that we did in class, and our teacher basically brought in a bunch of like fruits and like vegetables and juices, and it was like, make a juice, and it was just like put all of these things together and then make a juice.
Just make a juice.
It was either that or make a container for juice. I don't remember. This was many years ago.
Yo,
What?
it could have been the thing inside the container, or it could have been the container itself. My
We also had to make like a little. Yes, okay, it was the container itself because we had to make a jingle for it too.
Oh my
And then,
god.
like present it in front of
That's
the class.
amazing.
And all I remember was jungle juice, and that's it.
Honey. Oh, not jungle juice.
What, you don't like jungle juice?
No, jungle juice is like the name for like at parties, like they'll just take whatever fucking beverages they have,
Oh, yeah.
alcohol or whatever, and put it into a huge jug, and it's probably the nastiest fucking thing in the world.
But it'll get you drunk.
Oh yeah,
Get
that's
you
what we
drunk.
did in grade 4 in my
I can't
Catholic
believe you
school.
got drunk in grade 4
Oh,
at
we
a
didn't
Catholic
drink it.
school. Your
It was-
teacher
it was
did
just
to
for the
put up
teacher,
with
yes.
you.
She was like, mix these alcohols together and hope I die.
Obviously, there was some blue Hiraco in there, and like.
You thought that was orange juice when it was really
Blue Hiraco, yes,
No,
that's right.
no, listen.
No.
There's always
orange
blue
vodka.
Orange
Shit. You think
vodka.
orange vodka looks orange? Nah.
I mean, you can
Nah.
make it.
It's like a vodka lime, but it's just a vodka orange.
I almost called
Obviously.
you a vodka orange.
What does that
I'm
mean?
so
Michelle?
sorry.
What is
Yo,
that?
you are an vodka orange, my
And
man.
vodka orange.
And
right?
yeah.
And singular vodka orange.
Yes.
Yes.
The singular
Yes.
vodka orange.
But I was like, this was fun. I'm gonna go home and make my own jungle
Oh
juice.
no.
So I went and I was like, cool. We have orange juice and nothing else.
What a fantastic jungle
Right?
juice, man.
So I was
Obviously,
like,
if you just had soy sauce to it, then
Oh,
it really
God.
adds. No, don't do that.
That's
But also, I
horrid.
have a story after this.
Okay, mine's almost done.
Okay.
But I was like, I know what I'm gonna do. I'll get some juices and then like some lemon juice. That lemon juice is still in my fridge. I never used it. I never made the jungle juice. So I just have this little carton of lemon juice that's been in my fridge for like 10 years.
Holy shit, buddy. Throw out the fucking lemon juice.
It's vibing. It's vibing.
Probably radioactive lemon juice at this point.
Perfect. That's what I was going for in the first place.
Jesus
so
Christ.
I don't see any problems with this.
It turns into lime juice.
So on the note of soy sauce, when I was younger, so one of the recipes that I like to make now and that I would make a lot back home is teriyaki chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And so, it's the recipe we use is pretty simple: soy sauce, brown sugar, blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna go through it all, but I used to think that the soy sauce was fucking delicious. And at one point, I'm like, Mom, Dad, can I have a small glass of soy sauce? I had to have been in like grade 2, grade 3 or something like that. It's
already the worst thing I've ever
Grade
heard.
2, grade 3. So they grabbed like one of they had like a tall shot glass that was like good for like measuring shots and stuff. Not that they really did that stuff. I don't know why they had it. But so they go and they pour it into there and they're like, you're gonna regret this. And I'm like, no, I love soy sauce. This is gonna be delicious. And I go and I take a swig and my immediate thought is, oh God, I've made the gravest mistake of my life. Because it was just all up in there. I'm like, no!
Oh,
I mean,
no.
of course I still make the thing with soy sauce, but I'm not gonna like
you don't
fucking
drink
chug
it?
it down.
Oh,
I'm not a
God.
monster anymore.
That's horrible.
Listen, I thought it was good in small bits, and then I was like, yo, let's see how it is when I drink it. And I was really dumb.
Yeah, soy sauce is quite salty.
It's
Yeah.
very salty,
Just
yeah.
like but no, yeah. It's very salty.
It is
and
very salty.
I will
God.
punch you if you just put it on your rice.
No,
Just
I don't
straight
do
rice.
that. I don't do
Thank
that.
you.
No. If I'm gonna put it with rice or anything like that, I
Oh,
gotta make
Blake,
it into
you
a
do
proper
that?
sauce.
No. So, okay, I'm gonna tell the story. I don't think I told this because this happened last week.
Oh.
But, so, there's this little, like, theater. I almost dropped my phone. I did not.
Crap.
I did
Put
not.
your goddamn phone away.
I literally saw you scrolling on it while Michelle was telling her story.
Yes, I was kind of sending my father the podcast from like the last week because he
was
was
a
like,
mistake. Oh, God.
"Hey, you should send me," and I'm like, "Okay."
That's a mistake.
Yeah, we talked
But,
about.
Well, okay, then
Okay,
we
yeah.
obviously can't send him this one with what I'm gonna talk about later.
Oh, God.
I mean,
So, before we get to the lewd section of the podcast,
Just go.
right. So we have this little, like, theater where you can kind of, like, rent it out for a night and watch, like, movies with your friends. So someone, like, booked it, and we were, like, gonna watch some movies. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make my dinner beforehand. So I put my chicken breasts in the oven. Brandon's shaking his head because I think he already knows this story. I put my chicken breasts in the oven, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make some rice later. I know I have that. Let me just go grab some vegetables to clean off real quick. I look, my broccoli is completely moldy. So I'm like, damn it. This is not gonna work.
Unfortunate.
So I take my broccoli and I throw it out. Then I'm like, I need some vegetables. So naturally, what do? Maybe go to like the corner store. No, I walk 10 minutes one way to go to Safeway while my chicken breasts are still cooking in the oven.
Oh no.
And then I get my my carrots and I walk back. And I look at the timer and there's 5 minutes until my chicken breasts are done. So I made it back in time. But I was just chilling there and I was like, okay, wait a second. I don't have enough time to cook rice and prepare these vegetables. So I was like, what I'm going to do is just cut up and wash these carrots right now and then have those with my chicken breasts. And I did. It was good. Then I finished that and I was like, well, I want some carbs to make this a balanced diet. Let's be kind of healthy here, right?
Who's healthy in this day and age, especially as college students.
Just you wait.
Oh,
I'm
Jesus.
looking over at 2 huge bags of Miss Vicky's chips.
But I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna make some rice now. And so I make some rice, and then I'm looking at the time. I have to go in like 5 minutes to go watch this movie. So I'm like, damn it, what am I gonna do with this rice? So naturally, what I did what any normal person would do, and I put my rice on a plate, and I walked over to where the theater was, and I brought my plate of rice.
Oh
Now
my
this
God.
is already a horrible
Oh
thing
my
to do.
God.
But I also didn't put any butter or salt on it.
No.
Butter
So
rice.
you can
Butter-
butter rice.
yeah.
You can
What
butter
the fuck?
rice.
Yeah.
But I didn't put any salt on it.
Uncultured fox.
I didn't put any salt on it. I didn't put any pepper. It wasn't spicy at all.
You do. Okay.
But I had this dry ass, bland ass rice, and I just had like a whole plate full of it in my water bottle, and that's what I had for movie theater snacks. And then the next day, or I think it might have been like a couple days later, we did the same thing, and instead of doing what I did with just the rice, I brought leftovers from the previous night, so I had my whole ass plate of food. So like I had like chicken breast pasta and like some broccoli on there.
I don't just got a plate. I got
Here.
a whole ass plate.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah.
I'll show you a picture of me with the plate.
Fine dining.
Our boy is a disaster bitch, and I love him very.
Oh yeah, I also had a cookie at this time too.
Oh my god.
Blake is one of the people that literally will bring a plate to everywhere.
Okay.
He makes a sandwich, puts it on a plate, not a Tupperware, on a plate, and then has to carry the plate all fucking everywhere.
Okay.
How do you not break your goddamn plate?
Yeah.
A, they were $1, so I'm not worried about that. But B, I live on campus. So rather than go to like the nearby coffee shop and spend $6 on lunch, I could go home.
That's not
make food.
the fucking problem. The fucking problem is it's a plate and not like a Tupperware container.
You're just dissing my dope ass plates right now because they're like
They're pretty baller plates,
they're
but also you're
Thank you.
fucking crazy.
Bro,
It's a Tupperware container. Listen, even when we had the fire alarm go off,
right.
Brick didn't go and put her fucking pierogies on a plate. She
Because
put them in
she's dumb.
Tupperware.
No, bro.
Because I did it instead for her.
At lunch,
Right.
you had a plate
Yeah.
with a sandwich on it.
Of course.
Guess how long you had? You had that plate from then until the end of the day, and you just had to carry it around.
While that is 100% true, it didn't bother me at all because I don't care. That literally did not slow my day at all. I was not like, fuck, I can't do a fucking somersault now because I have this plate in my hands.
Yeah, but were you not thinking like, God, if I slip on the ice and eat shit, this plate's going everywhere?
No, because it was a $1 plate.
Yes, but that's still not going to be fun. What if you get smacked in the face with the plate? Yeah.
What if I get smacked in the face with a Tupperware? What if the Tupperware...
You
Not
put
gonna
the
hurt as
Tupperware
much,
in the
and you can put it in your
backpack.
I put the plate in my backpack too, though. I washed the plate off, I dried it, and then put it in my backpack. What's the difference?
One is
the difference?
breakable, and one is not breakable.
Tupperware is breakable, 100%.
Yes, but it's not
Tupperware
going
is
to...
breakable.
It's like they break in different ways.
Right.
A plate will shatter. A Tupperware container will, like, crack.
It'll squish first.
That's
it's
fair.
squishable. I have a lot of experience with squishing plastics.
Okay, you can't stop there.
Do you not remember the
Right.
So I had a project due last week. I'm doing the mechanical engineering course at the school we go to, in case I haven't brought that up. And our last project was we had to make a 6 centimeter cube out of some sort of plastic. A bunch of us used like milk jugs and shit like that. Had to make it watertight and be able to, when our teacher stepped on it, send the water out. So I worked on that for way too many fucking hours last week. Way too many. This was due at 8 a.m. and I was like, fuck this noise. This is awful. I want to scream. But I had been working on it, trying to figure out the best way to melt the plastic, and so I was using a soldering iron, and I got it mostly done. Had water in it, and they're making fun of me for moving my hands when I talk, and also
Are you making fun of me?
It's gonna fall. It's 100%.
My phone's not gonna fall. I'm balancing it on my huge, thick thighs right now.
Boy, if
Look
you
at
have
this.
thick thighs,
This is not thick.
Don't grab my leg.
if all I'm gonna say is that if he has thick thighs, then my thighs must be like the size of the fucking like
Planet.
Empire
Look
Tower.
at this.
Empire Tower.
Yeah,
The Empire Tower.
State Building. I'm dumb right now, okay? But anyway, so I'm almost done my cube, and I'm like, and I'm at my boyfriend's place, and I'm like, hey babe, can you step on it for me? He's like, why the fuck do you want me to step on it? And I'm like, I need to make sure it breaks properly, okay? Can you please step on this goddamn cube for me? And he's like, you know what, fine, whatever. Steps on it, it explodes like just the way I thought it would, and I'm like, hell yeah, cool. And then he's like, babe, now you have to fix this. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. And he's like, that was a really dumb move. I love you so much, but that was not smart. And I'm like, you're right. You're right. So I have a lot of experience with trying to squish plastics.
And I have a lot of experience with not blaking plates. I've been doing it for most of my life.
Not blaking plates.
Not blaking plates. I don't think I've ever... I drop every single thing I touch, but I've never broken a plate at all.
You're like Midas, but clumsy.
I'm like the stupid Midas. I'm like...
He was already stupid, though.
I'm like... I'm Jester Midas. I'm not King Midas. I'm Peasant Midas.
I'm just kind of here.
Everything I touch turns to dirt.
Oh, God.
Right?
What a great title.
Guess what happens when I touch dirt? It turns to gold. That's right. So I can just like double tap things and it's gold. It works every time. Except I have to get a new phone a whole lot. Because every time I like an Instagram post, my whole phone just turns to gold.
Okay, this bit has gone on for
This
too
bit
long.
is not a good bit.
This is a
It's
bad
gone on
bit.
for
Michelle,
way
save
too
us
long.
with... Oh, God.
Say, you really want me to say...
You have to.
Okay.
No,
so,
we have to read this.
I know. So, right now it's midterm season for me. And I had my first midterm on this past Friday. And instead of studying for it the night before after finishing a project that was also due on Friday, in my stressed out state of mind, I made a PowerPoint presentation about why I should get fucked over the weekend. And I presented it to my boyfriend on a Saturday.
This is what kind of fucked are we talking about here, Michelle? Are we talking like alcohol?
Dicks down.
Okay, cool. You can't complain. Okay. So, do you want me to read it, Brendan?
We'll go back and forth.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I had about 5 or so different reasons, and I thought it was pretty beautiful. And so I dressed up, I tried to be, professional, and I'm like, babe, you gotta, dress up professionally, and I'm gonna properly do this as, a presentation. I was really tempted to, walk into his bedroom with the laptop in my hand and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I'm late for this meeting.
Oh,
But-
oh, God. All right, we gotta cut the nonsense here. Let's dive right into it.
Okay,
so
okay.
let's do 3 slides each.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh.
Here I go. Why I should get fucked this weekend. A PowerPoint by Michelle. Reason 1. That ass though. Okay, hand emoji. Bracket. This is also referring to your ass though.
He's got a good butt, okay?
Reason 2. Titty? You can't tell me you don't like these bad boys. Titty. You'd be a liar and a thief. Bracket. Of my heart and the titties. I'll pass this over to Brandon for reason 3.
Alright, here we go. Reason 3. I've earned it. You've earned it. We both deserve it. It's sex communism. Reason 4. You big cute, not gonna lie. Like a damn boy. You don't even know, BB. Life's been big stress lately. You know what's good for dealing with stress? Some bomb-ass sex.
Am I wrong? No.
Well,
No.
in
What?
conclusion, please fuck me. I've given very compelling reasons, and I'm asking nicely. Please, don't make me beg, you jerk. I'm love big much. Thanks for listening. Now please dick me down. Heart emoji.
Michelle. What the fuck?
It worked!
Well, I'm glad it worked, Michelle.
See, you could have... There's a lot of things.
Are you really going to critique
I'm not-
my
okay, I'm not
PowerPoint
gonna lie.
presentation?
You could have had more pictures.
I was gonna say there's a lack of pictures. It's not
Lack of
very
pictures.
I'm
visually
sorry.
interesting.
Listen,
You-
I was there. I'm the visually interesting part of this.
Yeah, I know. But if you print it out,
Love you.
oh my
kidding.
god.
You're so mean to me, man.
But no, if you print it out like you're supposed to for him to read along
my
with,
God.
that's so boring. It's like, oh, cool. Here's 2 bullet points and a white page.
Yeah.
At least throw like some
Listen,
pictures in
I
there.
would have put in
You
some
would have
pictures.
had
I had
more.
a friend tell me that I should have put in a graph.
Yeah.
That's good. Transition?
Yeah, a graph.
He was like, "Oh, I can help you put some transitions in," and I'm like, "I don't want this
stress,
to look like
having sex.
I put it. I don't want this to look like a 4th grader doing their first PowerPoint presentation
Well,
and dicking
you
around with
did.
all of them."
I'm not gonna lie, Michelle. That really hurts. Because Brandon and I are doing a project that we're presenting next week, and I put a transition between every single slide.
It's
Yeah.
in a different one every
Yes.
time. Oh,
Who do you
buddy.
think I fucking am? And of
See-
course it has the fade in to Danny DeVito at the end.
You could have Studied for your midterm.
Listen, I still think I did well on the midterm.
Okay, that's good. If you failed, it's on your
Oh my
dick.
god, if I
See,
failed.
you
No,
coulda
it's on
had-
his dick.
You could have had a person with puppy dog eyes in the conclusion.
Oh, that would've been so
Reason
good.
5, life has been, but you could have someone that's being stressed.
Right?
Oh my
You
god.
could have like a picture of him.
Honestly.
Reason 3, you've earned. It's like a deserving thumbs up.
I should have
Tit-
had the
you could have
freaking
had
communism
tits.
symbol
You
on
should.
it.
You could have had tits there.
Honestly,
you could have had ass.
On this, Brendan, I don't know about
It's
you,
upsetting.
but I'm feeling a solid
22.
D plus, maybe.
What? Listen, it was successful. So obviously it's
Okay,
at least a
Well,
B.
he was biased.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, no shit,
When you-
he's biased.
When you watch a cooking show, and if someone puts you the most delicious cake in the world, but it just looks like a fucking pile of turds, are you gonna be like, oh, that's the best thing here, it automatically wins? No, because it visually looks like shit.
I'm still gonna eat it, and I'll have you know, when I was in grade 3, I think it was,
Right.
my mom for my birthday party made me a cake that looked like a cat's litter box. So I don't give a shit.
Well,
That-
you ate this shit.
You did. You took this shit.
It had
You
Tootsie
did not give
Rolls
it,
that
though.
looked like poop.
That is the worst.
Michelle, this is upsetting.
This is very
This is
upsetting.
really upsetting.
I'm never showing this to my mother.
Oh, you should not.
No, but okay, the worst part about this is I ended up putting pictures of the presentation on my Twitter, and I forgot that my dad follows me. So he saw it because of course Twitter gives you a notification.
Wait,
And he's like, you know that being crude on the internet, especially when with your real name on it, can have negative can be negative for you, right? Like it's not a smart thing to do. And I'm like, yeah, I know. So then I made a whole nother account just so I could post it again.
Nice.
Imagine making an entire Twitter.
Add me on Twitter. Because I just tweet nonsense all the time.
Like our teacher?
What do you mean? Oh, yes. One of our professors writes the craziest shit on Twitter. Tears, fears, and a lobster. Nice.
Listen, it's okay. When I was flying out here, I was freaking the fuck out in the car. And so my little brother, before I left, I'm like, hey, is there anything that you want to send me off with? And he reaches into a fucking bag of stuffed animals and grabs a stuffed lobster.
That's such a gamer move.
And so we're in the car driving over to the bigger airport a few hours away so that I can fly out easier. And I'm, like I said, I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm almost crying. I'm hella scared, so I just go and put the fucking lobster on my head. And of course I sent pictures of it to my friends, and I'm like, you might not like it, but this is fashion.
Oh, nice.
And I decided that from then on out, I was within one of the servers that I'm in with my boyfriend. My nickname was going to be Tears, Fears, and a Lobster, because that's exactly what I was at that point in time.
Damn. That's a saga right there.
The
That's
lobster is
crazy.
still sitting
Imagine
in my room.
having meaning behind your names.
Imagine having a lobster that your brother nearly tossed at you when you were trying to like leave the house for God knows how. We had gone to PAI like less than a week beforehand, and the entire time we're there, he's like, "You gotta get a lobster, and you gotta bring it back for your boyfriend." And I'm like, I'm not buying him a lobster.
Buy him a lobster,
I've bought him
Michelle.
enough things.
Buy him a fucking lobster.
I bought him
Michelle.
a dorky looking dog thing from South Korea, and it's my favorite thing in the world.
Come on now.
Not
And,
a lobster.
That's not a lobster.
Listen,
Not a lobster.
maybe one day I'll
You know
buy him
what?
a lobster.
That's not even
but
a crab. Crabs are more adorable than lobsters.
boy, quit being so crabby about it, you fucking shrimp.
He's very shellfish.
He's giving me such a look of disappointment.
I was very
and
sharky.
shock.
I'm hurt.
I love you.
That was the rudest thing you've ever said to me.
You didn't have to fish for that long.
Okay, shut your up, okay? Shit the fuck off, kid.
She really took the bait on that one.
Oh gosh.
I wish you would drown.
Do you need a cuddle fish?
I'm going home.
He seems like a pretty bad puffer face.
That didn't work at all.
I don't
Oh
know.
man, out here looking like a fucking narwhal, my guy. Oh, got him.
Oof.
Jesus Christ.
I think he's a bit of a hammerhead.
Yeah.
Oh, like the shark. That's funny.
It's getting a bit
Jesus.
porpoise.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, I hate. Stop.
Okay, so I can't show this to some of my friends because they are very much like... One of my friends gets super mad about puns, especially fish puns.
Say especially. It's
Ex-
especially.
Dude,
Bitch!
I'm
let me live.
especially in love with my espresso.
Y'all
That's
are
right.
fucking hoes.
I'm not a hoe. I'm not
You
a successful hoe.
Yeah, you said you were a hoe, but
I
just
said
No,
I'm
you
a
said you
hoe.
were a thought.
I'm a thought, but I'm not a successful thought.
You're...
Jesus forgive you. He's a thought.
Hey, you made the reference this time.
Wow!
You made the reference this time.
Shout
Wow!
out to the stupid PNG Mafia.
It's JPEG,
JPEG
Mafia.
Mafia.
Yeah, that was the
You
fucking
fuck.
joke.
Well, it wasn't funny. I didn't
Who would have a
appreciate it.
PNG Mafia?
I don't know, GIF Mafia?
Who would have a JPEG Mafia?
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
I
Do
just
I
want
know
a
what
picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
So,
King of the Hill.
yeah, of course.
I
Wanna
found
look
a
like I
video
know
of
what
that.
a
Well, I
PNG
found a video of with that sound, but it was a video of a cat just being really dumb and like staring into the camera. And for some reason they like edited the hot dog thing, so it just goes hot dog, hot dog, and it's actually a cinematic masterpiece, and I hate it. I love it so
Damn.
You know what
much.
else is a cinematic masterpiece?
Not you.
Iron Sky.
Oh, God. That was a movie Brandon and I watched today.
Oh god.
And
Well,
it
we
was-
haven't even finished it.
No, it was the sequel to a movie about Nazis who went to the moon and then came back and I guess destroyed Earth.
But
Yep.
why would you go to the moon?
The Nazis
There's
did.
no-
No, they went to the far side of the moon, so we couldn't see them.
But
Obviously.
there's nothing. Listen, I
No,
don't
no,
know.
no, there was a
I don't know
Nazi
what they
moon
think.
base.
I don't know what they think is fun, but I don't
Right.
think any of the stuff that they would have deemed fun would be available up on the moon.
That's
How are you
no.
gonna do a concentration camp on the moon?
They don't want to
if
do
you
the
can't-
concentration camp. They wanted just a pure Aryan race, which is what they already had.
They're
They
a bunch
wanted
of
to.
bitches.
They wanted to get rid of everyone but themselves.
Fuck them.
But then I guess they came down and destroyed Earth. But the sequel, which is what we watched, the remaining survivors of Earth are now also on the moon because all the Nazis moved back to Earth, and then the moon people need to go back to Earth into the center of the Earth where the remaining Nazis are, and get
gotta
something.
kill off the head Nazi
Also-
who lives directly in the center of the earth.
The Nazis are also aliens.
No,
They're lizard
not,
aliens.
They're not all, okay, because those aren't all Nazis. Like Sarah Palin wasn't a
Okay,
Nazi.
but you're telling me
Kim
What?
Jong Un wasn't a Nazi.
Stalin was not.
Wait
a
a
Nazi.
minute.
Stalin
Wait a
was also
minute.
So the
Nazi.
Nazis-
You're telling me that Sarah Palin is also part of this?
Mark
Yeah.
Zuckerberg.
And that-
Mark
dude.
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, they're alien lizards.
Oh, Steve Jobs was there too.
Steve Jobs was definitely there. Yep.
Who else was
What
there?
about Bill Gates?
Bill
No.
Gates was mentioned. Yes.
I think he was mentioned.
Bill Gates was
What the
definitely mentioned.
What is it? The Mongol guy. Genghis
Oh.
Khan was there.
Genghis Khan is a Pokemon.
What?
Genghis
Sorry,
Khan.
Genghis Khan.
Is
I've
the
been
dude.
playing
What
way
year
too
was this
much.
made? Because is Elon
Like
Musk
last
in
year.
there too?
Last year.
2018.
Is Elon Musk
No.
in that bitch?
I don't know.
Probably.
Why the fuck they'd miss out on him? He would have been like.
Elon Musk is not
Yeah.
a Nazi. Elon Musk is Jesus himself.
They're also not Nazis. They're just lizard people.
Fuck, right.
And then there's
He's
just
probably
there's
a
just
lizard
Hitler is
person.
a lizard person. And then there's a
Yeah, Hitler and
there's
Hitler's
a
brother.
There's a
Hitler's-
Moonfuhrer.
that's
and
Hitler's
a
brother.
Landfuhrer. Yeah.
Yeah,
Why are
it's
there so many Fuhrers?
because there's two
Because there's a
planets.
Moonfuhrer
Why not just
and
amalgamate
a
the
Landfuhrer.
Fuhrers? So you have.
Well, you're not gonna
You're
you're gonna
squared.
bind the brothers together. You're not gonna
Why the fuck not?
solder them together.
Bodies do that sometimes.
It's because he. Well,
They don't
no,
want to.
Because he wanted to
What
help
does that
them, right? He wanted
Right.
to help the moon people.
Moonfuhrer is good.
Moonfuhrer is good.
I never thought I'd say that sentence.
I never
Cursed.
thought I'd say Moonfuhrer.
Moonfuhrer. But what was I? Oh yes.
I don't know.
So last night, Brandon and I went to a friend of ours for a board game night.
Ooh.
And,
Yeah, yeet.
Our friend's roommate unleashed a beast upon me, and it
What?
shredded my clothes. It
What?
tore my clothes to shreds.
He's
What?
being very overdramatic. It was
What?
a big ass bunny, and it nibbled barely on his fucking
And I
pant leg.
have scars on my pants from where the bunny was biting me.
You let it bite you.
I did not know it was biting
was
me.
not the bunny's fault.
It was not the
Listen,
bunny's fault.
your legs look like hay. Of course it's gonna eat it.
Oh, that's a very good point, actually.
Thank you.
But it was also nibbling at my bright red snowman socks.
Maybe they're colorblind.
And
Everything
it
looks like
that
hay.
also looks like hay. Okay, cool.
Everything looks like hay.
It was a big ass bunny.
It was adorable.
And they were
Miss
great
friends.
hosts.
They were
We
great
got some
hosts.
pizza.
Got some
Aw.
pizza. I owe her $7,
I already paid her.
so I need to set up.
I
e-transfer.
really hope they're not listening to this podcast. In all honesty,
I think they will not be.
I mean, yes, probably.
I've been
not.
trying to get our one friend to listen to it, but she does not, which is
Sad.
sad.
My brother's been listening to it. So, hey, shout out to my little bro who
Yo.
decided to fall asleep listening to it.
This is a
for
terrible
reasons.
idea.
I don't know
Bro,
why the
shout
fuck he
out
would
to
do that.
Ben, though.
I'm gonna be so. I'm gonna be so sad if my brother listens to this and immediately when he gets to the fucking why I should get dicked down PowerPoint
down,
presentation,
Tatiana.
he's gonna message me and be like, "What the fuck are you doing, Michelle? Why is this the way you're living your
Damn.
life? You're a college student now." And I'll be like,
That's
"You can't,
exactly
you
why
can't
she
stop
wants to
me.
get
That's
dicked
why
down.
I'm doing this now."
Can you say his name? I will not. Damn, Michelle Jr. How could you?
Michelle Jr.
Yes. Mr. Shell.
His name is Ray. Ray.
Damn it, Ray.
I love you,
Mysterio?
but also you can't.
Quasar?
No, just Ray.
Quasar. Fuck you.
Short for Raiden.
Oh, okay.
Dope.
So
He's-
not like the guy from Mortal
But he goes
Kombat?
by But
No,
he goes
like the
by
guy from
Ray.
Metal
He might
Gear.
as well just be.
Oh.
Yes.
We talked about that. We've
We
talked
did.
about this before.
Not on the podcast though. It was just me and you. Because we were.
I remember
Colonel,
looking
I
it up
can't-
though. Colonel,
I don't know.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak in, but the clap of my ass cheeks is alerting the guards. So,
I'm
alright.
too thin.
Colonel, I'm trying to get dick down, but the clicking of my PowerPoint is too loud, and the guards are starting to notice.
Colonel Sanders. Dating simulator.
Definitely talked about the Colonel standing.
We have.
We have, and it sucks,
What?
but it's great at the same time.
Sucks that you can't.
I can't
You should have
believe
made
that
a
you can
PowerPoint
erase.
for Colonel Sanders.
Anime, by the way.
You could be like, I've already tried your. No, I'm not gonna say that.
I
I'm not
mean,
gonna
I
say
did
that.
go to KFC this
I
weekend.
already tried
I
your
watched-
chicken tenders.
I watched Joker this weekend.
I did.
And it's great, right?
It wasn't too bad.
What the fuck? That's not
okay,
perfect. You said
okay,
perfect
no,
wrong,
no, no.
Michelle.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin. I'm so excited to see Joaquin
Joaquin
Phoenix
Phoenix.
as Jokimon movie.
And then that's just not the behavior we condone here at Quiznos.
That's some of the stuff our professor has posted.
I fucking love
It's
him.
amazing.
But yeah, so I went and watched it with my boyfriend this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And that was fun, but I was like, there were some points where I was like freaking the fuck out.
You said that was fun?
It was-
That movie was definitely not fun.
No, fun is
It's
not
a
the right word to
comical
describe it,
reality,
obviously.
boy.
But no, it was like we like every time like somebody would get killed, like I'd just be like, I don't know if I can see this, and it's like, that's a lot of gore. Even though it wasn't like awful, but it was still like, that's
Oh, when
more
he
than I was
sticks
expecting.
like the pen through his eye.
Scissors.
Excuse me. Spoilers.
It's been out for 4
We're not
weeks.
saying
You're-
saying whose
No, it's
eyeballs
not.
it is.
We never said yes. It has been.
No, sorry. Sure, it's been out for 4 weeks, but that doesn't mean you can spoil shit.
Yes,
Oh my
that's
God.
like
No,
the cut line.
that is not.
That's the cutoff line.
When it comes out on DVD.
But-
if you really cared that
Okay.
much.
Theatrical
Endgame
release,
isn't on
Okay.
DVD yet, is
something
it?
release,
Yes, it
and
is.
then subscription release.
No.
Oh, fuck you.
But
That's
so
what I learned today.
But so we're like we got back to his place. We're like lying in bed and we're just kind of talking about the movie and we're like just kind of like casually analyzing it.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, I don't know why, but so can I spoil a little bit?
Brandon, shut up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
I'm not gonna
so
What?
Joker.
I don't fucking have money. Just let
You know
her
what,
speak,
Valley?
brother.
You know what? Just torrent it. It's fine.
Yeah.
But
No,
so-
actually, piracy.
Oh my god. You wouldn't
Okay.
You wouldn't
You would
illegally download a
I was
pizza.
gonna say you wouldn't download it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
But Joker ends up killing his mom after she has a stroke
that's-
by putting
Did
But-
you literally just say go ahead? I don't
Yeah,
care.
no,
You
no,
said go
I
ahead
don't care.
by taking a pillow and suffocating her with it.
Right.
And him and I have this dumb joke of you're not allowed to suffocate me until we've been married for 10 years. We've had 2 kids and we've had one huge financial argument.
Right.
And that's a joke. But so we're lying in bed and I don't know why, but at one point I just go take one of the pillows that's behind me, slam it on his face and say, "Don't worry, I'm a nurse."
So this story is you tried to kill your boyfriend.
It was joking. It was just a casual boop.
It was a Jokemon.
I'm like,
I would like.
it's okay,
I would like.
I'm a nurse, and he's like,
I would like to
That
note that
was
Michelle
beautiful.
just dabbed a rag in chloroform
no,
and put it to my nose.
I booped his nose. I don't have chloroform. I'm not that kind of.
Chloroform.
Okay, good night.
Damn.
No, I'm not that kind of. I'm not that kind of engineer. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no. So it's just obviously that's what he should have said
Right.
when he was going and putting the pillow over his mom. Just don't worry, I'm a nurse.
That's such a
Yes, but
perfect
that wouldn't be a commentary on how we live in a society.
He
do
never
live in
even
a
said we live in a society. The only time he mentioned society was, what do you get when you have
When you cross a mentally ill gamer, yes, we all know that quote.
Yeah, mentally ill person with a society that doesn't give a fuck about him.
He wasn't supposed to say society then.
Really?
Yeah.
No, he was supposed to say something else. It was
Whack.
I don't remember what it was, but he was not supposed to say society. But then he just said society, and people lost.
One of
their
our
shit.
friends hates it when we say we live in a society.
We
Ooh.
live in a society. though.
Describe them to me, and I will get.
The one with the boyfriend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
She hates that.
Society. She also, you know the thing where it's you make the OK hand symbol and you put it below your waist?
She literally will always
Got
look.
him.
Always.
Every single time.
I
got her 9 times back to back. And I would just stare at her, and then I would be and she'd shake her head. She was like, "Please no." And then I would do it, and she would look. She'd be like, "Damn it!" So I looked at her
Aw.
again. And I would do it again. She was like, "Please stop."
That
Then the
Ga-
one
oh my
time,
God.
I just put my palm out flat, and she was like, "I'm not looking." I'm like, "I'm not even doing it."
that game actually. So my robotic stuff, right?
Mhm.
In the actual rule book last year, it was put in that you were not allowed to do the OK hand game.
Damn.
They flat out said, because they're trying to make it so that it's a positive experience, and in the past they had this, it was clothespinning.
Toxic masculinity.
And so people would have a whole bunch of clothespins, and they'd randomly see if they could pin it to people
Yeah. Well, that's
without
fun.
having them notice. It's awkward, it's kind of weird, and it's not fun if you're I don't want to be a part of this, I
That's
want nothing
fair.
to do with this,
Yeah.
and you're getting wrapped up into it. So they banned that from competitions, and then they're no okay hands, and if we see you, none of the okay hand below the waist at the knee kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they were if we notice this kind of stuff happening and we talk to you guys and you keep doing it, your team will get penalties.
Oh shit.
But why?
Because
That's
dude, it's
toxic
but it's well,
masculinity.
no, it's you do that, and then it's oh, I gotta punch you because
Yeah.
you noticed it. When it comes to that, I can definitely
Did
Yeah, I can see.
it's
Did you
not
guys-
not a good mentality.
Did you guys ever have the problem with 5 stars?
Yes, actually.
Okay, so I'll explain.
Oh, is
to
that the
Michelle.
slapping on the
Yes.
back with your hand
So
wide
I'll still
open?
explain it, but there was one problem because we had some swimming lessons that we would take,
Ooh.
The towel thing
for
where you
class.
No,
Oh,
no,
no,
That
that's
is
a
a
rat
problem
tail,
we had.
though.
That's a problem
No, no.
that we had.
It would be 5-star, so people would have their exposed backs. Then you would take your hand, spread out your palm and your fingers.
It has to
and
be
then
wet too.
Yeah, and slap
That's so
someone as
fun.
hard as you could on the back, and it
Yeah.
would literally bruise people.
Yeah, that the rat tails, and also that was a thing, but
Mhm.
it's It'll happen to you. You just gotta be ready.
Oh yeah, the rat tail's like my brother does that when I'm washing.
It's
the
just
dishes.
so annoying. It's like,
or when I'm drying the dishes.
Just
No,
like,
I'm washing
fucking-
and like I have like my exposed back of the legs and he's just like waiting for a dish. So like coils up his weapon and just like whips me with it.
That's
imagine,
so mean.
just crazy.
It's dope.
It's dope.
It's
Imagine having siblings. Can't relate.
I have just the one, and I can't believe him out here being a fucking nerd.
Zombie. Oh,
Yeah, that too.
Both.
yes.
A
Zombie
nerd
and
zombie.
Hey, Zombieland's out.
A Zerd.
A Zerd. A Zerd.
Zombie nerd.
StarCraft 2.
Zerd.
Blizzard.
Zerd.
Fuck
Zerd.
Blizzard.
Zerd. Fuck Blizzard.
Imagine, bro, Korea, Blizzard, crazy.
Oh god, I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, StarCraft 2 is free. I want to play that again. Relive some memories of my childhood. But then I was like, wait, fuck Blizzard.
Fuck
so
Blizzard.
I'm not going.
I mean,
to.
obviously we shouldn't get political on here, but fuck Blizzard.
As I
Yeah.
just have Overwatch in the top corner of my desk.
Fuck Blizzard.
See,
Cringe.
I only play that for trolling purposes.
Okay.
What is
Do
that?
you just like completely like
I throw.
go nice?
Brandon is a very toxic player. I've learned because he's the one. It was Rocket League. I watched you do some 1v1s in Rocket League. And
Hey,
you're the
he-
type of person who scores
Bro.
on the other person and says nice save.
I mean,
You can't. There's no defense.
no,
There's no defense.
But I usually don't be toxic unless they're toxic to me.
They weren't toxic first though.
You don't know that.
Well, they weren't saying anything.
I'm a better CS:GO player. It's fine.
Better CS:GO
It's
player.
fine. Better CS:GO player.
I've
I'm
never
just
played
really
a game of
bad at
CS:GO in my
video
life.
games. I'm very bad.
I cannot attest this. I did a Dark Ride raid in Pokemon Go today, and I successfully beat it. And I had 12 Pokeballs, and I couldn't fucking catch it.
Imagine being that bad at Pokemon Go.
Yes, correct.
Imagine not playing Pokemon Go. Me.
That's cringe, dude.
What?
The boyfriend and I decided to have a battle of Wii boxing
Oh,
this weekend.
I could
However,
clap
I
cheeks
haven't
on that.
I haven't done Wii boxing in a while,
Right.
and his like system's kind of weird, and like it doesn't like registering one of the Wiimotes like super well.
Right.
And so we're going, and I'm like, I'm
Wiimotes.
gonna beat your ass in this game. Like this is gonna be great. And I'm joking around like, oh, we should make a bet for this or something. And then he kicks my ass 3 times in a row. I managed to knock him down like maybe twice, but like, and now my elbows hurt, and I'm just like,
He went on his Matt shit.
What?
just like,
Matt the me.
Oh.
Yeah.
but it's like.
Who just like claps cheeks in every game.
But I'm like, I can't
Jeez.
believe you've done this. But then I kicked his ass in Wii bowling. So you
Oh,
know
we
what?
bowling got too.
Imagine
fucking
only
love
being
Wii
good at
bowling.
Wii bowling.
Your boy's good at tennis.
No, I mean,
Tennis, bowling,
What's,
golf.
what's the other one? There's
baseball.
golf. Baseball. I
Baseball.
clapped cheeks at
He
baseball.
beat me by
dude.
1 point, and I'm like, you're the fucking worst.
Damn,
I
bruh.
can't believe you've done this.
I cannot. I cannot.
Imagine clapping cheeks in Wii baseball.
Yeah,
Imagine
bro.
clapping cheeks in real life, dude.
Cannot relate.
I mean,
Oh my God.
we're not gonna.
Yeah, you want to see me clap cheeks? I'll do it right now.
Can she
I just-
clap without her hands, though?
No, I cannot.
He tries.
I'm trying with my face cheeks. It's not happening. It's not
Unfortunate, dude.
happening. Unfortunate.
You gotta clap cheeks. It's the rite of passage. It's
To what?
It's a rite of passage. It's
It's
the
just
clap
a
To
rite
what?
of passage.
to everything.
That means literally nothing.
Obviously,
It's like,
the
it's the
minute,
first stage.
obviously,
Of what?
the minute you clap cheeks, somebody's gonna knock on your door and be like, "I'd like to give you a job," and then a promotion, and then
No, he's
another promotion. Now you're the CEO of our corporation.
No, what he's gonna do is he's gonna
corporation.
Corporate.
He's gonna fucking walk up to him and be like, oh, "Give me your V card right now." He's
Bro,
like, "Hand it over."
You know what you should do? You
Give
should
me your
get-
fucking V
you should
card.
Get like a
A V
like a-
card? No thanks.
yeah, like there. I think there's a streamer.
Right.
What was his fucking name? He's like a big Fortnite streamer. I can't remember his name.
Ninja.
Not Ninja. Like he's black.
I don't know any of
Sonic
them.
Fox? No.
No, I heard about the Score Esports did a whole thing on Sonic
Oh,
Fox and how he's a queer, furry, black guy that is like the best at like most fighting games. But anyways,
Yeah, dude.
You whack.
anyways, this guy has a metal, like a silver V card in his wallet.
Oh my god.
And it's,
Oh, God.
it's just the best thing.
Oh God.
No,
I think Soda Pop
obviously
won't have
you
one
just
of
gotta
those.
say, I've never lost my I won't ever lose my virginity because I never lose.
Or
See,
I could be I'll never lose my virginity because I never win anyone over. I
No,
could say
don't
that,
be-
Michelle.
No, don't be sad like that.
And then
Stop
you'll just
it.
be on Netflix and you'll scroll past the movie called 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Bro,
After being 41 years old.
Steven Carell. Hell yeah, dude.
The Office.
Okay. We haven't talked about Dark Place on here yet, have
Yeah,
we?
I thought
Dark
I
Place?
literally thought that's what you were gonna start talking about when you mentioned the theater.
Dark
No.
Place?
Okay,
I am-
so there's an amazing
Hold on.
series. Sorry, I'll let him because he showed it to me.
I discovered this, a YouTuber by the name of the Cosmonaut Variety Hour. He made very good videos on the Spider-Man movies. So like the Spider-Man trilogy, he was like, yeah, these fucking suck, and they're all goofy. And it's like, they're very good and entertaining. But he also did one on a perfect show called Garth Marenghi's Dark Place.
Ah, yes.
It's
Oh,
from...
wait. Did you show me
I told
a
you.
clip?
I showed you a clip.
showed me a clip.
But I'll still explain it because that's the clip I showed her. Basically, it's this show from the 80s, and it's kind of like a spoof on like horror shows, except it's kind of a mockumentary. So it'd be basically like if you had the show Friends, and then you had interviews with the casts of Friends about the episode, but those were also actors. So it's like there are the main character plays the main actor plays two characters, right? He plays Garth Marenghi, who is the actor and like the writer and everything of this show Dark Place.
And also
And then also Rick Douglas, who is the main
MD.
character, and MD, and a Demon Hunter,
Demon Hunter, yes.
who is the like the main character of Dark Place.
Yeah, I think I'm on episode 4.
There's only 6 episodes.
Yeah.
They're 25 minutes long, and it's the best show I've ever seen because it goes for a low budget shitty look, but it pulls it off so spectacularly well. So basically, in order to make it look that bad, you would need to know how to make it look good and be good, and then just do the opposite.
Like, if you thought continuity was hard to spot,
Oh my God.
bro, continuity is all this thing is about.
Break down the
shotgun
graveyard
scene? Okay,
scene.
so there's a graveyard. They're at the graveyard. I think what like the zombie comes out of the grave.
Yes.
Yeah. So a zombie.
First
comes
off, there's a 15-minute shot,
Oh,
15-second shot, sorry, of Garth Marenghi walking out of the woods and then just slowly walking towards the camera
Yeah.
because he's so far away.
It's so good. He's just like walking, and then a zombie comes out. So Garth Marenghi obviously starts shooting at the corpse, and he just keeps shooting, and I'm like, well, the gun should stop shooting at some point. And then
Can I just interrupt real quick?
Sure.
Before that, it goes slow motion, and
yeah.
the corpse's mother comes in front, and she's like, "Don't shoot my son." And he's like, "Get out of the way!" And then he shoots her in the shoulder, and then it's one of those things where like he hits her in the shoulder, then she just like jets to the side out of the way, and then he starts shooting his friend, and I'll let you continue.
Yeah, he starts shooting, and then they go to a scene where I think Garth Marenghi is still shooting.
Yep.
But then the black guy that's his like companion, is standing there, and
He's standing beside
Beside
Garth,
him.
looking at the camera.
at the camera. And then they cut to a shot of him just shooting in the air with a shotgun.
And he's just like, it cuts back and forth between like him standing next to Garth, like staring at the camera, versus him by himself with a shotgun just shooting into the air, and then back to him right next to Garth with nothing in his hand. And then also,
And the shovel, and then
I was just about to say that.
The shovel switches hands, and then he crushes a coffee cup in the same hand that the shovel was in.
And then there's one part where it's like he lifts up the shovel and then puts it back down again. Then after he puts it down, the camera pans over to where the shovel was.
Yeah.
And then back. It's so
what
good.
was the freaking the phone call scene?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Hello. Goodbye.
Yeah.
He like hangs up before he says goodbye, so he's like, goodbye.
There's a way. He picks up the phone and he says something. He's like, then he hangs it up. And he looks over. He like lifts it up. And he's like, goodbye. And there's one part where a dude's like getting stabbed by a spoon. He's like, yeah, oh yeah, I've just been stabbed by a spoon. Yeah, this is the end. I see the light. Goodbye. And then he hangs the phone.
Listen, I thought I'd be a bad actor if I ever tried, but
okay.
I never think I could be
But they're
that
good, though.
hilariously.
The point is, they're doing it
they're-
intentionally.
Yeah,
Like
which
the
is
guy,
great. I don't think I could ever be so good that I could be bad at being good.
like the guy with the shotgun. Oh, what's his name?
I can't. Fred.
No, it's I don't know, but it's played by Richard Ayoade, I think.
Yeah.
And he's like the actor, quote unquote, who plays the character. They like interview him because he's also like the producer of the show.
Yeah.
And he's actually like really funny in that. And he's like,
I love his voice.
there's this one. He's like, I cried. I'm not gonna lie. And it was like the fucking stupidest scene.
Oh yeah, it's like there wasn't a dry eye in this
He's like,
entire
"There
set,
wasn't
and it's just the one where he's like crying with the eye baby.
Yeah. We gotta
Okay,
watch
I
this
need
show.
to. Yes.
Because there's only 6 it's like a little over 2 hours, the entire series.
Yeah, I mean after the podcast, I'll put up episode 1. And that'll be.
Sounds good.
I was talking to a friend of ours in our class who I told about, the one from Argentina originally, and he was like, "Yeah, I tried to watch that and I just fucking couldn't." Because there's also like audio errors too.
Yeah,
there's one
the
part,
fucking ADR is so
there's
bad.
one part where I really love it because they're trying to like discuss this like the evil villain's like plan and like what they did.
Yeah.
But they forgot to like shoot footage for that. So it's like sped up ADR over footage of like a plant. And then it cuts back to like footage of like this microwave on a wall while they're like while they're explaining the evil plan. So it's like,
Oh my god.
so he was peeing in the water supply.
Don't piss
Oh.
in the water supply.
It's
Pee
so
is not stored
funny.
in the water supply.
I was just thinking of one quote earlier today where he's like, I had to go for a drive, which is why I'm in the car now.
Yeah, well, this is why I'm in the car now.
Gosh, that feels like how my brain works when I'm like just I'm just out of it and like back at home, like, you know, sitting in the car. I got stuff to do, and it's like I am sitting in the car.
Yeah.
I have things to do.
This is why
I
I'm in
have
the
to
car
drive.
Oh,
Therefore,
God.
I am in the car. Easy peasy.
It is one of the greatest shows I've ever seen.
God, that is
There's also
amazing.
one episode where he's like high-key racist towards
yeah.
Scottish people,
No.
and it's so
Oh
funny.
no!
I don't think I've watched that, but I need to.
Oh,
That's
not the
that's
Scots.
episode 5.
Yeah, I haven't watched that
It's such a masterpiece of a show.
one. It is. Dark Place is definitely one of the best, like comedies that I've
Yes.
watched.
It's definitely something
It's
that you can
like
watch
The
with your
Room.
friends.
That's
Oh
supposed
my
to be a
God.
drama, but it's
Oh my
fucking
God.
comedy.
The thing with The
Oh
Room
my
is The Room wasn't intentional, which
no,
is why
of course
it's good.
not. Yeah.
Dark Place is intentional. Like, there's one scene where 3 characters are walking down the hallway. 2 people have normal ass audio.
Yeah,
And
then the one.
The one girl is just like very clearly ADR'd and like in a separate room.
Yeah, she's like,
and they didn't
yes.
like mix it at all.
Oh my god!
This is the
Okay.
plan.
I need to ask: have you seen Tommy Wiseau auditioning for the Joker?
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
gosh, it's great because it just goes, all right, Joker audition, take 1, and it slams down the thingamajigger, the slate, and all you just see is Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah,
all he
it's-
does is
it's like,
scream.
all right, Joker audition, take 1, and action. Ah!
It's amazing. And he just, at one point, this one guy comes up because he's like, where is the Batman? And so this one guy who's obviously just working for Nerdist comes over and he's wearing a plaid shirt and has the Batman mask in his hand. And he's like, here you go. And Tommy Wiseau goes, you're not Batman, and shoves him away, like out of the screen, and this, I don't know if it was the same guy or another guy, comes in wearing a leather jacket and puts it over his head, and he's just like, and puts the mask over his head, and he's just like, why do you want to kill me? It's like, I don't want to kill you. And he's like, he's got his hands on his collar and he's freaking.
It's Tommy Wiseau as Heath Ledger's Joker.
I want to see that.
Oh gosh.
So we can watch it after.
Yes, and for those of you who are listening who have never seen, please.
We can also watch the first episode of Dark.
Yes, I was about to say.
I barely know like superhero thingamajiggers, but like, or like DC and Marvel, like I know a bit of that stuff, but like it was absolutely hilarious, and you've got to watch it.
So good.
Yes. All right.
Whew. Well, I think we're gonna stop it right here. We're at 1 hour.
Woo!
Baller.
Wacky.
We are balling.
We're
flossing.
balling.
That's a terrible song.
Balling, flossing.
That's a song off.
I be flossing.
I be floss. Everywhere I go, you see the flossing dance.
No.
Something, France.
What?
That's a song.
That's a dumbass song.
Well, it's by like a 13-year-old kid.
Oh, so, come on. Okay, we made enough fun of like were you even old enough to have made fun of Rebecca Black when Friday came out?
It's Friday.
Okay.
Yes.
She looked back at it like a few years ago and was like, oh gosh, this is like, I regret this so much. Good. This is so cringy. So maybe this 13-year-old who wrote the flossing song will feel the same way, but I don't know. And knowing this upcoming generation, I'm a little bit scared.
He'll probably be.
Probably.
Yeah, we can
just
hope.
Wait. He's gonna go for like a job interview later, and it'll be like,
you're
you wrote
the flossing kid. I be flossing.
And it's gonna be like this like 50-year-old manager who's like partially balding and is like trying to like cover it up with a comb over, and is like, I be flossing and being really into it.
Okay, we're stopping here.
All right.
We're stopping here before Michelle starts flossing.
I can't floss, so I'm never going to. All right, so thank you for listening today. Really hope you enjoyed this week's episode.
Mm-hmm.
I think we had a good time doing it.
Oh yes,
definitely.
I'm just gonna say sorry to all my friends who listen to it right now. I am so sorry, though most of you already know about the presentation. I'm so sorry.
I am not going to apologize because I will bring a plate wherever the fuck I damn please.
Oh, my dad might watch this.
Hi, Brandon's dad.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, you were clean this episode.
I'm just wearing my amazing Canucks sweater because they're the best team in the world. Shut up.
Alrighty. So, we'll have this up in a few days, and then we'll...
we will have this up today, Wednesday.
Sorry, I don't know what words are...
Because it is Wednesday,
my dudes. This Wednesday, my dudes.
That was horrible.
Anyway, and then we'll have another episode for you guys next week.
Yes.
So,
maybe you can get a guest on.
Ooh.
We'll see. I don't know.
We'll see. We'll figure something out.
Most of the people that we know want to be on this podcast for
Seriously?
some odd reason.
Seriously?
Yes.
Most of them,
That's wacky.
Like, shout out to Ben, who really wants to be on the podcast.
Who's the person who commented on our on the last episode we had?
That was Ben.
That was Ben? Oh my gosh, I saw that and I'm like, that's a fucking G right there.
Ben's our first guest, for sure.
But Britt wanted to be the one to take our guest virginity.
Right.
How would you take his virginity?
Anyways.
Alright.
Thank you for watching with your ears.
Thank you for ear watching. Enjoy, and hopefully you're back with us next week.
Yes.
See you guys.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.